Siema Heroes, what's going on? My name is Anya.
My name is Justina. Today we're talking with Tamara, who's an artist, a singer, songwriter, producer, and she's just recently dropped a single called On My Mind.
She's telling us about the background story of her new song, why she chose to be an independent artist as opposed to being assigned to the label, and also how is it to be a woman in a male-dominated music industry. So let's see what she's got to say.
My name is Tamara Cañada. I am from Northwest London. I make R&B music and I've just dropped a song called On My Mind.
Got a lot on my mind. Got a lot on my mind again.
I come from a very musical household. It's a battle of who can sing the most karaoke songs. So that's always great. I think on my 12th birthday, my parents bought me a radio microphone. Horrible little thing, and it sounded disgusting. My dance teacher at the time then approached me going, have you thought about doing this as, you know, an actual career? So I went into a few studio sessions with her. One of my last ever live shows at my stage school, I was on stage and I kind of had this feeling of this is the only thing I want to do. This is great. I don't think I'm the best, but I do like this, so I'm just going to keep going until I am.
I got a lot more demons than I counted for. I have a lot more freedom of my heart, I'm focused, screaming for all of it.
It was really, really difficult to navigate at first because being under management and starting so young, I had to take into account that my age would affect the type of music I would make. I was always an R&B artist from the jump, so I'd kind of walk into a room and because of how young I was, they would kind of go, you need to make pop music. And I was kind of introduced to the idea of like a bigger mechanism controlling an artist or directing an artist, which I rejected from a very early age. I didn't have the best experience meeting different executives from different people and things like that, so that kind of motivated me more to learn how to create music and produce music and do everything myself, because I realized if you can do it at home and make a hit at home, then why wouldn't I do that without anyone telling me what to do? There are days where I wish I was kind of signed to a label and I had that protection or kind of support, but at the same time I wouldn't change it for the world because I can work with my friends, I can work how I want to work and choose what I make without fear of someone going, this isn't you, even though it is. It's just different parts of me.
Myself all the time.
Heartbreak, a lot of heartbreak. A lot of sad, traumatic experiences that all happened way too fast in the space of like a year or so. That was actually the first time I'd written something really sad and thought I'm gonna release it. I've just gone through, I think, one of the worst breakups ever. So I was drinking that night and I thought, I don't really want to drink, I want to make something and turn pain into something that I can feed off of instead. So I started looking through samples and I found the guitar loop. I put it in and then this kind of melody came to me because I was humming as I was like fitting it in and producing it. And then the first time that came to my head was "Got a Lot on My Mind." So I added that in and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna write about this. I'd rather turn something really horrible into something really beautiful. So it's a really, really honest song. Every lyric or every part of that song is me being very vulnerable in a way that I've never really considered doing before musically. My friend said something to me that really just stuck with me, and it was that you need to let it all out first before you can even try and do something creative, because you're going to drain yourself even more. And you know, being creative is also expressing yourself, but you are exerting energy. So take a minute, take a breath, and then when you're ready, try again. So yeah, I wrote On My Mind, and then after that, the rest of the EP kind of followed like this. And that was just because I'd given myself space to feel. It wasn't an easy journey. It was very, very difficult. And it was being really honest with myself about what I was feeling before I could even get it down for people to understand or for myself to understand.
What's your favorite line from On My Mind?
Oh, oh gosh, I'm terrible. I don't even know my own lyrics. But the one that's coming to my head is left and a right one trying to tell me what's right, wrong. It's kind of like a play on words. So I've got an angel and a devil on my shoulders, and they're trying to tell me what's right, but it's wrong. And not a lot of people get it, but it's there, and I hope people after this people do. But yeah, that's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to know what everyone else's favorite line is from the song. I'm getting a bunch of different ones. It's just not the one I want. It's not the one that I intended for people to go, that's great.
Need a chew, but swallow my pride again. Call it what you want, call it as
I'm surrounded by a really great circle of friends who also do music. A lot of them are men. It feels like it's 10 times easier, even though I don't discredit the amount of effort that goes into creating art. But like lyrically, or like even just the aesthetic or the look, my guy friends, they can roll up in tracksuits or jeans and a cute little jacket and they look great. Girls, you need to balance being appealing enough to catch people's eye, quotations, and then on top of that, a degree of sex appeal for some artists. And that was one thing that I definitely struggled with my first song, Lose Me. Like, I released it and the first thing I thought of when I saw the video was, I love this, this is great, this is exactly what I wanted the song to be. But I don't want people to look at this and go, she's attractive to me, so I'm gonna follow her for that reason. I wanted people to follow me because they like the song rather than that. It's a question of, do you value my art or do you value what you see? And I think that's a huge problem in the industry, or like with a lot of upcoming artists. And that can be a huge issue when you're approached by, you know, gatekeepers of the industry or bigger fish. It's something that every female artist has to be careful of, I guess. My team for my music videos was led by women, so I made absolutely sure of that. I do have a preference to kind of work with women. Being a creative in either industry, or all industries, it's very, very difficult to establish yourself. Giving a chance for women to step up and take on roles that would usually be dominated by a man is great. I want to get to a point with like my music where there's a steady, very consistent number of people returning back to listen, and that will just make my heart warm, even if it means I don't become, you know, the next Ariana Grande or whoever. Just knowing that my music is being received well, that will make me the happiest person on earth.
We bet Tamara would love to know what's your favorite lyrics from her new single.
So please let us know in the comments below.
Hit that like and subscribe button, and we see you